We welcome you back to Baltimore, Maryland. Great crowd here at the AMF Country Club lanes. Great crowd coming Monday night for football, Randy.
Something I've always wanted to do. Read the promo. Monday Night Football continues in the city of brotherly love as Jamal Lewis, Braylon Edwards, and the Browns take on Donovan McNabb, Brian Westbrook, and the Eagles. The Browns look to go 3-0 on Monday night.
That was fair to mediocre.
It's my first time.
I expect brilliance from the get-go from you.
Next year.
Giddy up. Oof. Leaves the 7, and this one is slowly slipping away from Parker Bone III.
Yeah, and not a good sign when you haven't struck since the second frame and the Big Nasty has a 5-bagger.
Fourth frame in a row that Parker has left the 7-pin. I'm sorry, he left the 8-pin in the 4th as well, but the 7th was there in the 3rd, the 5th, and the 6th. The lead is at 45 for Wes Malott as we begin the 7th, and Malott continues to sit. He has rolled 5 straight strikes.
I just got this in. Parker Bone III, his weight hasn't changed since he started on tour back in 1984. The reason? Somebody says that he has the metabolism of a ferret on a double espresso.
He's on the children's diet. That's what it is, chasing all those rugrats. There we go.
He's like, hey, all right, I threw a good shot. It hit the pocket, and all 10 finally went down. Lucky me. Another beautiful shot by the Hall of Famer. But he's going to need to do this the rest of the match, in my opinion, to have any chance of winning because he's maxed out now at 235. Wes Malott already in the 230s. Spare 5-bagger to start this game for the Big Nasty.
Big Nasty cracks open a 6-pack. Makes it look so easy.
Just got one of the best releases out on tour, in my opinion. His hand gets to the inside part of the ball, rotates around the side, super clean release. And he's got a backswing that it's a bit of a figure 8, so it comes out away from him a bit, then tucks to the inside, which helps him project the ball to the right.
He was 12th last week up in Buffalo, the number 2 seed this week. The number 1 seed, lefty Rhino Page, waiting in the wings. 7 in a row.
Wow, when Wes Malott can use as little angle as he's using with all that power, that's going to store a lot of energy down the lane, and this ball's going to hit really hard. The Big Nasty coming right at you. Look at the revolutions on that bowling ball. Bang! 6 snaps to the 10 out. He told us last night, Rob, that he thinks this is the most versatile equipment he's ever used.
Remember, beginning of the season, he was having problems with the equipment. In the last couple of years, he's changed it. He's really figured things out now. Again, the 7-pin.
Yeah, and what's happened now for
Parker? Got you right where I want you, don't I?
Time to fire up the RV, Parker.
What's happened with Parker Bone?
Had you worried on that one?
Because of the transition that's occurred on the left side of the lane with having 3 southpaws today, Parker's been forced to move in towards the middle part of the lane, and the farther Parker moves in, the more oil he encounters. His ankle has to open up a bit, and his ball doesn't hit hard enough to get the 7-pin out.
So it looks like right now Wes Malott is set to take on another lefty for the title, Rhino Page. What does the issues that Parker is having right now, how does that affect Rhino?
Well, it doesn't affect Rhino as much because Rhino throws more bowling ball. He has a higher rev rate and hooks it more.
That's the Parker we're used to seeing.
I got to be honest with you, I think I was as surprised as Parker was that he made the telecast on his worst pattern. This is by far his toughest pattern out here because of the length of the oil.
Well, here comes Wes Malott, who told us yesterday he actually wasn't even going to bowl this week. He's got a new home he's moving into. He was kind of worried about the weather going on. He had booked a flight home for yesterday. Oops. And now he is on the verge of competing for the title here in Baltimore. Parker has to sit back.
Really too bad that you hate this pattern.
Just take it. And Wes is destroying this. A 9 spare in the first frame, strikes, sets. And Wes is moving on.
It's just bad stuff there. That's a man with bad intentions. And a player looking to win his first Player of the Year honors right there, Wes Malott.
Now at this point in the match, it's done. He's just rung off 10 straight strikes, 9 straight strikes rather. What does he need to do? Do you keep throwing the strikes, or do you start doing a little experimenting?
Well, here's the thing. You may want to experiment just a little bit, but
he's your kids to talk on my backswing.
He's the only one on the right side of the lane. He doesn't have any other riders to worry about.
And he's just making this look easy. He's even taking a shot at Parker and his kids.
Are you kidding me?
I think Wes said
Next time we
Parker
bowl on the show, I'm going to get him to yell
told
in
his
your
kids to
backswing.
bark and scream during his backswing. I love this. You know, these guys spend so much time together on the road with this tour.
Wow.
Not that.
Oh, man. Outside of that 9 spare in the first frame, it was a perfect game for Wes Malott, 290.
One ringing 10 pin away from 300. Now, will that shot hold up? Will Wes Malott hold up for one more game against Rhino Page?
That was the ball.
3 of the 4 men's finalists were lefties.
No, that was the ball.
One's left, Rhino Page.
See, I just had, after I bowled 240, I just had to go to that one.
So no back-to-back winner.
No, sir.
It's still you, Jason Couch.
Carolyn Dorn Ballard did not get back-to-back titles. Parker Bone III will not get back-to-back titles. Wes Malott in position for his second title of the season, but he's going to have to get through Rhino Page, who's made his way
I'll let you bowl one more.
to the lanes. So Wes takes care of one lefty. 290 to 204. Just shy of a perfect game for Wes Malott. Well, the title showdown is confirmed. The reigning Rookie of the Year, that man, the hard-throwing lefty from Kansas, and the #1 seed this week, Rhino Page, set to take on Wes Malott.